Hello, I'm Alexander, and here I would like to demonstrate you what kind of information we can get from ShapeMaker model. We will learn how to make hydrostatic calculations, how to make 2D drawings in DXF, how to export 3D model into DXF, how to make IGES file and offset table. Let's start from hydrostatic calculations. We will use model of the yacht we made in our previous video. For calculations, we will not use the volume of the rudder or keel, so we will just switch it off. Let's choose hydrostatic calculations mode and put all necessary data into table. We calculate volume by grid of frames. More frames, more precise calculations. After setting grid, we have to set some other parameters. After clicking OK, you will see results in Messages window. Here you will find all hydrostatic characteristics you have to control during design of your surface. In ShapeMaker, you can visualize the frames you use for calculations. For correct volume calculations, each frame should start from center line and stop in center line. So, for us it's important to close the volume by deck surface. Additionally to frames, you can see some lines, like section area curve and some other. When you do your calculations, you can choose an option to show the previous results of the calculations. So, in this file, you can see all results. Then you can see how your volume changed during the modification of your surface. By additional option, you can run kind of viewer where you can see the same frames, and you can make different calculations for different draft, heel, and trim. Output of 2D DXF drawings. Let's make 2D lines drawing based on our model. For that, we have to set up some parameters, then just click OK. For lines drawing, we use the same grid as we used on the screen, but if necessary, you also can change it. Here you can see a classic lines drawing from ShapeMaker. As you can see here, it is 2D lines drawing. All elements of the drawing is placed in standard layers. In ShapeMaker, you can also make just one projection, for example, frames, as a separate drawing. Sometimes it's nice to have kind of 3D screenshot sketch. It is also possible to do it in ShapeMaker. As you can see here, this is also 2D lines. ShapeMaker have an option to generate cross sections as a separate DXF file. You can use these files to insert it as a block into drawing. Each of these frame sections have a begin of the coordinate system according to coordinate system of the ship. Making 3D model in the XF. Process of making 3D lines similar to 2D lines, but all these lines are in 3D. If you switch on visualization of the mesh of the surface during export into 3D model, all the meshes will be transferred to the XF file. As you can see here, we can even try to hide some invisible lines. Export model into IGES file. This is how our IGES file looks in Rhino. We transfer in IGES file boundary lines and the surfaces. Boundary lines and surfaces are identical for the boundary lines or surfaces which you made in ShapeMaker. Offset table generation. Before start to make offset table, we need somehow to identify lines we would like to see in the offset table. For example, like buttocks in tail, transom, or side of the deck. First, we will generate sections offset table. Then lines offset table. It is easy to see. The all names we gave for the lines are presented in our output documentation.